because this is like, you know, it's not always about the ranked guys. It's about some guys that have something to prove. Like Connor Pierce just had something to prove with both of these guys. We got a true freshman, Daniel Sauce Zepeda.
Sauce Boss.
For NC State, he's in the black. His opponent, another Penn Stater, Joe Sealey. These are two top 10 big board recruits.
Yeah.
Sealey, a redshirt freshman.
Sealey's had some tight ones down the stretch here, but something a good friend of mine, Tervel Delagnav, told me one day, champions find a way. And here he is in the finals.
Yeah.
But
got to get your hand raised in advance before you have to worry about anything else.
Yeah. Lefty hook here for Zepeda, and you'll see a lot of action from Zepeda as far as motion and movement and changing in ties. Sealey kind of stand in front of you, walk you down, tie you up. We're going to see some fireworks here.
Yeah, Zepeda has kind of had an interesting tournament. He's at 157. I'm not shocked at 157, but I did kind of peg him more as a 149 guy. I think he's listed at 141 on the roster page, but that doesn't really mean much. But he had a back-and-forth tournament, went into overtime against Citadel in the round of 16, and then came back and stacked Jude Swisher, a ranked guy from UPenn, in the first period. So all over the map for him. He is fun to watch, though.
Yeah, NC State bringing a handful of guys. Esposito over there in the corner. Not a full squad by any stretch, just some of their younger guys looking to get some time. Same thing with Penn State. Oklahoma State brought a handful of guys. Love to see those guys bring full squads back here again. Used to have full Minnesota, full Missouri, full Penn State, full Cornell.
Oh, it was NCAA light. Some of those.
Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Nice outside ankle attack there for Sealey. And Zepeda somehow gets to a Merkle position. Sealey cartwheels through. Follow here from Zepeda. He's back to the Merkle. Sealey looking to cartwheel over and cover that far knee, but Zepeda locks it up, gets the 3 takedown.
Yeah, just shuts it down at the precise moment. Those hips are always in position somehow.
And Sealey didn't have a bad idea by hooking the front knee and cartwheeling over, but Zepeda had already grapevine the inside leg. It was going to be almost impossible for him to do that.
Tremendous wrestling IQ for a true freshman. It helps when you get taught by the great Daniel Cormier in high school. It's a good mind to have.
Yeah, good staff out there. He's had Crutchmer and Wynn and some of those guys come through over the years and be assistant coaches out there.
And he identified Zepeda. It was called him Sauce as he goes in on a single leg.
Oh, split in the middle. Winn-Dixie for. Man, that was single leg, split the middle, Winn-Dixie. Now we're in on a seatbelt. And Sealey looking to cartwheel back over the top. Zepeda follows. Now we're in the splits.
I hope everyone's paying attention. There's no way you can keep up with this just trying to describe it.
And Zepeda really needs to work back down to the single leg here. It's a tough spot to win there on the seatbelt shin wizard position. Period, burns off.
All right. As the great Brian Hazard would say, price of admission right there.
Yeah. 2 opossums in a wool sock fighting right there.
I always think of that.
Holy smokes.
That was pretty good. The fun to watch factor already showing off in the first period. We go to the second, 3-1. Zepeda's up and out. And as Cormier would say, it's because he's got the sauce. That's why he's called Sauce.
You know Cormier showed him all those rolls and dives and
yeah.
cartwheels and stuff.
The nimble Daniel Cormier.
Psych. I'd pay $10 to see Daniel Cormier do a cartwheel right now. I bet he can't do a cartwheel.
We'll see if word gets back to him. Maybe he'll take you up on that.
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
You got my number, DC.
We'll see how Sealey responds now. Does the pace continue? Does it have to slow down at some point? I hope not.
Lefty hook. Covering. Sealey trying to, see how he's trying to back out there so he can get some elbow control. Oh, over tie shuck there for Sealey. He's got to get his right leg straight and he can score here.
That was a powerful little shuck.
Harnessed his inner Georgian there.
Yeah.
Over tie shuck.
That was very much an Eastern European. Get off me and let me score.
And now Zepeda's flipped the script. He's sitting back door. Sealey draped over the top, somehow has near ankle.
Still in bounds.
This has been an absolute tangled mess here, but both guys are doing what they need to do in these positions to win these scrambles and change the advantage. Sealey needs to stay on the leg here and just climb the rope, but he's running out of real estate.
Just a toe in the cylinder still. Got that left foot in like he's playing Twister. Behind the other hip, and 3 with 15 seconds.
And I'll tell you guys something y'all might not have seen just now on the feed, but Sealey did something there that is like one of the most basic things that you need to teach your athletes. He used the mat as an extra hand. When you stand up and try to pull the foot and back up, that's when a lot of guys kick out and kick away. Sealey stood up, he pushed Zepeda's foot into the mat, which stuck it in the mat to get his feet up under him. Then he yanked it back and then climbed the rope. Like, you can do that when you're escaping on bottom and you peel a hand and put it behind you. You use the mat as like an extra hand. You just push it down into the floor. Dude, that's just little tiny things that
that's the more you know with Cliff Fretwell.
It's unbelievable.
If you're listening now, you're getting free lessons.
Yep. Free game. Oh, nice Granby off the whistle there for Zepeda. Shrugs.
And he's out. That was a 6-second escape when he had 15 seconds to get it done in.
Man, I could watch these guys wrestle all day.
Absolutely.
This is amazing.
This is why you circle these two guys. This is why they're top-tier recruits. Sealey coming out of North Carolina. We mentioned Zepeda out of California. Both crossing the country. Shows that those programs, Penn State and NC State, are recruiting nationwide as Sealey sits and escapes to knot things up. And now we are super tied. Riding time not a factor. 5-5. What do they got up their sleeves here? Shot from Sealey. Counters Zepeda. He's trying to come out the back. Sealey draped over top. He's got a far ankle.
Zepeda's got to get his shoulder back in the pocket, which he does. Sealey looking to sit corner. He's beating the shoulder now. Zepeda in a little bit of trouble. Now he's splitting head outside. Iranian. Sealey locks in the crotch. Zepeda needs to hide ankles and push his butt back now and sit, which he's doing. Sealey's got a little bit of a safety net here, but he's going to have to duck or pass. Zepeda trying to get weight on his foot.
He can get his foot flat on the mat and drive forward. He'll be in decent shape. There he is. 3 more with just 60 seconds to go. It's 8-5. Sealey straight up, though. Zepeda's not going to be able to hold him, although now he goes right back in. Gets that toe hold, and he's back on top.
Doesn't give the escape, but he got Sealey to relax just enough, so it was almost like a free mat return. Sealey looking to seatbelt the leg, gets Zepeda off balance.
The scoreboard had that 6 up there for a second. I thought we were going to have a big pause, but all right. So now the 6 goes up. 30 seconds. Sealey swift move.
Oh, super duck. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Zepeda immediately.
This is just firing one after another, and let's hope Zepeda didn't do anything significant to his knee.
If something got trapped there, I did not see, but you could see Zepeda's face. Knew something was not right there, but.
And let's just hope that it's one of those situations where he banged it, but it's more I'm scared and uncertain than I heard something pop and my season might be over. But one thing I was going to say is, like, a lot of times you watch guys dueling like this, and it's like, okay, I'm going to shut his takedown down completely, and then I'm going to get back on my feet and wrestle. Like, these guys are attacking within attacks, right? Like, you're not seeing them completely defend the guy all the way off and then set up their own attack and then get to an attack. They're, like, attacking halfway through.
They're already thinking a couple moves ahead or how they're going to react depending on how their opponent reacts.
And I hate to say it, but probably not going to see the end of this match with Zepeda's body language and just as a precaution.
Yeah, with their true freshman, he's at 157. He may be giving up a little bit of weight. That's all speculation. I don't know what they're weighing in at or what Zepeda's regular weight is, but Sealey looks pretty big, and do you want to send him out there for these final half a period?
And Esposito will go full jersey on him. Please believe that and be like, hey, man, if are you hurt or you injured?
Right. That's the key difference that coaches want to know.
Esposito, one of the best technicians in the game, bro. And maybe that was the conversation. Hey, bro, you hurt or you injured?
Yeah.
If you hurt, get up.
Because you're going to have those matches once you start going the full D1 experience week in and week out. We might get a look at what may or may not have gotten injured on Zepeda. Goes underneath.
Nice little clubbed up there.
Oh, is it the left?
Looks like his toe might have got caught in the mat, but to me it looks like he just might have twinged, a little scare.
Kind of hit the panic button.
Yeah. And again, still got a freshman out there, man. Still got a lot to learn. Oh, he's super ginger on it. Yep. Esposito says we're done. 9. And Zepeda not happy about it, but Esposito's like, look, dude.
Yeah, live to fight another day.
Yeah.
Zepeda thought he could get it. One takedown in the final 15 seconds would have given him the win. Well, likely, but it's mid-season, true freshman. He's going to redshirt.
Yeah, and he's pointing at the clock. He's upset, but again, you got to protect these guys from themselves. So we are going to wrestle. Okay. So Zepeda wins the argument with Esposito. I love it, and we're back to action.
Psyched us out. Got us all thinking. Sealey's going to just keep him at bay here, it looks like.
Yeah,
under 10.
And man, you want to see that grit out there from the freshman wanting to close out a match, whether he can win it or not. You know, you want him to be safe. You want him to be healthy. Like you said, man, like nobody's making it to the NCAA tournament 100% healthy.
Yeah, there'll be a time when he'll have to wrestle on something like that. Yeah. A little harder than that. Good sportsmanship from Sealey. Didn't do anything crazy in those last 15 seconds. Sealey really showed he's got some explosiveness and some
unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, like, we got so caught up in the scrambles and the dog.